Hello guys, Crypto Lemon speaking. Today is August 31st and we're gonna just talk a few minutes about DeFi. Today I think is clearly historic. As you can see, DeFi market cap on CoinGecko is almost it's north of 18 billion and Chainlink has been actually losing a lot of dominance. It used to be more than 50% a few weeks ago. You've all heard of Yard Finance that basically is now yeah, it's more than 3 Bitcoin. Okay, can you just imagine? Okay, the market cap is nowhere close to Bitcoin total market cap, but still, like one YFI token is worth 3 Bitcoin. That's some crazy thing, and I wouldn't have thought that this would happen, to be honest. So I own none. The big news today for DeFi that clearly continued this bull run was it locked a value of $9 billion into smart contract and decentralized exchanges. That's just amazing. It seems like it's doubling like coronavirus, like every week you double the number of cases. When you're in some kind of growth mode of the virus, this is seems like it's the same thing with DeFi. DeFi is growing, and every week you double or you add a few billions to the total value locked. And what really shocked me in a positive way was the liquidity on Uniswap. Uniswap, as you know, is probably the most is now the most popular centralized exchange out there. You can add liquidity to different pairs of token and make some fees out of it. It is risky, so if you are not really expert in that field, do not do it. That's my own advice because you could lose some part of your capital. So in just a matter of few days, if you look like back August 26th, we just had 300 millions as a liquidity on the Uniswap platform. You just in not even a week, we quadrupled this number. Today it sits at 1.2 billion. It was 1 billion almost when I woke up, and the volumes has just been increasing, increasing, and increasing. It was 500 million yesterday, 500, up from 300 millions a day before, and today we sit at almost 500 millions on a 24-hour metric. So what kicked this? So we have different price changes. Most of them basically are sushi tokens that I saw a lot, like a lot of DeFi. Even Unitrade is doing a good job, and I own some of it, so it's kind of interesting for me. So I'm kind of happy with it. But when you look at the liquidity offering, where is it? So obviously, Ether represent half of it, almost half of it. Tether, same thing. Then you have also stablecoin. You have sushi token that has big liquidity, Yearn Finance, Chainlink, Ample4, Synthetics. All the DeFi coins basically are in the top 20 of this list. You don't see any normal like less less DeFi token in there. You even have chain games that just did a liquidity offering a few days ago that I talked previously about. So what I wanted to just say is just we should be careful with it because this is clearly getting out of control. Can you imagine if it doubles every week again? Like at some point, there will be no more fresh capital coming into the market, and there are clearly a lot of bubbles out there and so many scams that you should all be careful. Also, some things that I really do not like. So I was talking about Unitrade and the fact that I own some. Um, So it's worth $1 today. Unitrade, I don't know if you're aware of the project. I probably will not advise you to buy it today as it gains more than 70%, but it's basically to build tools for Uniswap on top of it. So using these liquidity pools and building tools on top of it to have limit orders, stop loss, all this kind of thing. Maybe derivative, I do not know, but at least to have some kind of normal exchanging exchanges, sorry, tools to work with for professional trader or even like a casual investor as myself to just be able to know at what price you'll get at what price you'll buy, because this is kind of stressful from a user's perspective. As I was telling you, so on this account I have a few trade. I wanted to sell some of my positions, so not a lot, 1/3 of it, because I more than doubled my investment, and I want to take some profit in case it dips to buy some more. So I wanted to do that like a few minutes ago, confirm the swap, and here's what happened. $22 to just make a simple trade. It just seems outrageous to me. So if we look at the percentage, so it's 0.05 Ether, and I will receive 2.2. So we can say 2. So it's almost 3%, almost 3% fees to just make one trade. Not even back and forth. It's one trade. So it will mean 6% back and forth. This is a crazy amount of fees, and we definitely need a solution for this issue because even, for example, I want to take profit. I'm thinking about it now. $20. Like, am I going to waste $20 just to make this trade? Probably in the end. Uh, but this is something Vitalik, Buterin, and Ethereum network has to figure out because this is becoming unbelievable and it just keeps on increasing. If we look at the gas, you see it's 300. Wow, this is a lot. So to conclude, we've had a mid, like Cointelegraph is saying, a meteoric rise in DeFi, hitting now 9 billion. Most of the DeFi space is benefiting from it. Uniswap liquidity pools are just exploding, like mooning, we could say. And this is all green all over the market. So let's enjoy the ride as it lasts. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new microphone because I did order a microphone because this one sucks, as many of you told me. And please drop comments or anything you would like me to look deeper into. I have now a lot of free time as I'm back from vacations, and that's it for today. Bye, guys.